This is AQA A-Level Chemistry and it's the Year 12 topic alcohols. This is part 1 in which we focus on the nomenclature and isomerism in alcohols. So I'm going to recommend that you try the tasks as we go, review how you do, see what goes well and see what you need to work on. So we're going to look at general formula and how alcohols are classified. Now, we often use the term alcohol when we mean ethanol. That's the alcohol that's used in alcoholic drinks. It's used widely in industry. But obviously there are many more, and you'll be familiar with the idea of different carbon chain lengths like methanol, ethanol, propanol. We're going to see that there are also positional isomers within here as well. So let's take a look at completing this table to begin. And we've got methanol completed there, CH3OH. You'll see that's the structural formula, not the display formula. And we're going to keep that going right the way through. So ethanol, eth, 2 carbons, and we have CH3, CH2, and the OH on the end. We don't need a number in ethanol because the OH will always be on the end of the carbon chain. And then we've got the next one, which is 1, 2, 3 carbons in a row, and we've got the 3 there as well. And that's going to be propanol, but the alcohol is on the first carbon. So this becomes propan-1-ol. And then the next one, we've actually got a little bit of free rein. I'm drawing in the structure first, and you can see that I've put my OH on the second carbon, which means that the name is going to be butan-2-ol. And then a little bit more straightforward again. Pentan-1-ol, pent-5. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons with an OH on the end of the carbon chain on carbon number 1. So now have a go at drawing the display formula and naming these examples. First one, so display formula, remember you are showing every single bond, and I've highlighted the bonds that can often get missed in exams. Now I've numbered it to give the OH the lowest possible carbon position, so I've numbered from the right hand side, 1, 2, the name of number 1 is butan-2-ol. If I move on to number 2 now, where I have got a carbon chain of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and my alcohol, my OH, is on the third carbon, then the name of that is going to be hexan-3-ol. And I've just highlighted that OH bond once again. For number 3, getting slightly trickier. Drawing it out, we can see I've got 2 OH groups on here. Now the carbon chain is too long, so it starts ethan. In the case of this particular type of compound, and it's a diol, as we'll see in a moment in the name, we have to use the E. That will be underlined in your exam. And it's exactly the same situation as we have in nitriles that you've met in the haloalkanes topic. So we have then got 2 alcohols, so it's diol. 1 is on the first carbon, 1 is on the second carbon, so it is ethane 1,2-diol. We move forward and we've got the rest of these here, so let's take a look at number 4. And number 4, you can see that we've got a chain of 3 carbons. And I've numbered those, 1, 2, 3. I've got a methyl group coming off, and I have an OH coming off. So it's 3 in a row, which means it's propan. The alcohol is in the number 1 position, so it's propan-1-ol, and we have got the methyl group coming off. I don't need to number the methyl position, because if I move the methyl 1 to the left, it becomes butan-1-ol, and if I move it 1 to the right, it becomes butan-2-ol. I'm actually extending the carbon chain. It's no longer branched. For the next one, we have got another diol, so hopefully you're remembering the rule from the example earlier on. We have a triol in this case actually rather than diol, but it works in the same way. They are in the positions 1, 2 and 3. And it's butan, but because we're on a triol or a diol in those examples, it is butane 1, 2, 3 triol. And then let's finish off. We've got a final couple to do. Number 6. We've drawn out and we can see that we have got butan as the longest carbon chain. I have got the alcohol in the number 2 position. I've got the methyl in the number 2 position, so the name is 2-methyl-butan-2-ol. And number 7, we draw out once again, and the longest carbon chain is 4. That means it's 2,3-dimethyl, because that's where they're coming off, butane, and the alcohol is on the first carbon, 1-ol. So 2,3-dimethyl butane 1-ol. That takes us to the end of this first video. Thank you for listening and goodbye.